Hello everyone. Here is lecture 4 of aldehyde and ketones. There we will discuss about nucleophilic addition reaction in aldehydes and ketones. So let us start with the nucleophilic addition reactions. As in case of aldehydes and ketones, there is carbonyl carbon present. Like suppose you are having R C double bond OH, which is an aldehyde, and if instead of H there will be R dash, it will be ketone. So when we are looking for the nucleophilic addition reaction, we have to draw this structure, and first of all the nucleophile will be attack on the carbonyl carbon, as the oxygen is negatively charged and the carbon is positively charged. Previously we have seen, and because of this carbonyl group, aldehydes and ketones are polar in nature. So nucleophile will attack on the electrophilic carbon atom, and we will get the intermediate in which nucleophile will be attached like this, and there will be O minus and the alkyl group and then hydrogen. So this is the tetrahedral intermediate will form, and after that there will be addition of the H positive ion, and we will get the formation of this kind of the compound, this kind of the product in aldehydes and ketones. So you will see that there is a two. This is the slow step and this is the fast step. So we can say in case of nucleophilic addition reaction, the first step is the rate determining step. It will decide the speed of the reaction, and slower step is always the rate determining step. So this is the main mechanism for the addition of nucleophile to the carbonyl carbon. So one by one we will discuss about the addition of the various compounds. So see, first of all there will be the addition of HCN molecule, in which the cyanide will be attacked on the carbonyl carbon and form this kind of the intermediate, which is tetrahedral in shape. And after that there is a addition of proton or the protonation. We will get OH at the carbon atom, and the product formed will be cyanohydrine. You may say that cyanohydrine are the compounds in which the OH and cyanide groups are present on the same carbon atom. Now, the another one will be sodium hydrogen sulfide. When sodium hydrogen sulfide will be added to aldehyde or ketone, sodium is positively charged and SO3H is negatively charged. So this SO3H first of all attack on this carbon atom, and there is a formation of an intermediate that will be CO minus SO3H, and A will be attached on this carbon atom, and R and H. Such kind of the intermediate will form, and after that there is a transfer of proton takes place. This proton transfer will be takes place, and we will get the product like this, which is the bisulfite adduct, and it is crystalline in nature, which can also indicate the presence of aldehyde and ketone in the given organic compounds. Now third one will be the addition of alcohol. In case of aldehydes, when one ROH, one alcoholic group is added, it will form hemiacetal like this. This is the hemiacetal. One ROH group will be added, and when the two alcoholic groups are added, it will form acetal. This is acetal. One alcoholic group gives hemiacetal. Addition of two alcoholic group gives acetal. So we can take with the help of an example. Suppose you are having acetaldehyde and we are adding methanol to it. So after that we will get OH and H and OCH3. Means here the hydrogen is positively charged, OCH3 is negatively charged. So that will be attack on the carbon atom, hydrogen will be attack on this oxygen atom. And after that if we are adding the one more alcoholic group, then you will get COCH3, OCH3 and H. Means there is a removal of water molecule from this compound, and we will get the acetal. So hemiacetal or acetal, these two compounds will be formed when the addition of alcohol will be takes place. So further you can take the example for the cyclohexanol, when you are adding methanol to it, first of all, you will get the formation of OCH3 and OH. This is called ketal. Formation of ketal means one more CH3OH, 2 CH3OH we are adding. So we will get OCH3, 2 OCH3 we added in ketone. So this is known as ketal. So when we are using the aldehyde and alcohol, we are getting acetal. When the addition of the alcohol takes place to the ketone, this will become ketal. And when the cyclic ketal will be formed when glycol, in which the two OH groups are present with the ethylene group, so that you can easily see that there is a formation of cyclic compound. एक cyclic compound बन जाएगा, which is known as cyclic ketal. So this is the addition reactions, nucleophilic addition reactions of alcohols in aldehyde and ketones. Further move towards the nucleophilic addition reactions, in which we will take the addition reactions of Grignard reagent. As you know well, Grignard reagent are MgX. This is alkyl magnesium halide. So when you are writing CH3 MgCl, so what is the name of this Grignard reagent? Methyl magnesium chloride. In that case, the Grignard reagent, the CH3 will be negatively charged. Means you can say there is a generation of carboanion. So that when it will be react with the aldehyde or ketone, the negatively charged CH3, suppose you are having CH3 C double bond O CH3. What is that? It is propane 2-on or acetone. And when we are adding methyl magnesium bromide or any other alkyl group, you can take with the Grignard reagent. So what will happen? See, this will be attack, negative will be attack on the positive and positive will be attack on the oxygen atom, and the pi bond will be shifted towards oxygen atom because oxygen is electronegative in nature, that we have seen earlier. So that there is a formation of OMgBr and the CH3 will be attached on this carbon atom. To increase the number of carbon atom means stepping up reaction. After that, when we will do the acid hydrolysis, OMgBr will be converted into OH and we will get the alcohol having more carbon atom than the parental aldehyde or ketone. So there is a formation of tertiary butyl alcohol when we are starting with this ketone, that is acetone. So we can improve the number of carbon atoms in the aldehyde and ketones depending upon our requirement. So this you have seen, there is a formation of tertiary butyl alcohol. If you see this compound, so you can see what kind of the product will be formed. That will be OH, C2H5 will be attached to this carbon atom and already one ethyl group is present with this carbon atom. Again you will get the tertiary alcohol. So when you will take the aldehyde, you will get the secondary alcohol, and when you will take the ketone, you will get the tertiary alcohol. It is very important reaction regarding convergence and the complete the reactions point of view. Now another topic is the addition of ammonia and its derivative. As you know, ammonia is NH3. When we are replacing the hydrogen with the other atoms or the group of atoms, they will become its derivative. So one by one we will see how does the reaction will takes place. So in this case you will easily see there is again the nucleophilic substitution, nucleophilic addition reaction with the followed by removal of water molecule. See how does it takes place? Now suppose we are starting with, suppose you are having this aldehyde and you are adding ammonia to it, or we can take the substituted ammonia derivative. So NH2 is here, that will be negatively charged. This is nucleophile. So what will happen? This will be attached to the carbon atom and OH, hydrogen will be attached to this, so that there is a formation of this kind of the compound and it is a reversible reaction. ये एक reversible reaction होगी. After that what will happen? There is a removal of water molecule OH and H, and there is a generation of double bond between the carbon and nitrogen atom like this. Similarly, if you will take the ammonia. Now see, we will see one by one. First of all, we will see the reaction of aldehyde or ketone with the ammonia, NH3. We can write the intermediate or we can write down the product directly. Means there is hydrogen, H2 molecule will be taken from here and oxygen will be taken from there, and we will get minus H2O, and the product formed will be double bond NH, and this is called imine. Means when aldehyde and ketone react with ammonia, the product form will be imine. This is the imine of cyclohexanone. What is that? Imine of cyclohexanone. Now the second one you can take primary amine, that is RNH2. This is primary amine. When aldehyde or ketone, like suppose you are having ketone, that is acetone. When it is react with the primary amine, like this primary amine, again H2 and oxygen, they will be get removed and you will get the product CH3 double bond N or R. ये बन जाएगा. And this compound is Schiff's base. Schiff's base. Schiff's base is a reagent. It is a pink color reagent, and liquid state in the lab you will find in liquid state, and it will also used for the detection of aldehyde and ketone. So Schiff's base is nothing. It is the mixture of primary amine and aldehyde and ketone. उसका ये mixture होता है. Then you will see about the. Now we will discuss about the hydroxylamine, another compound, that is NH2OH. That will be the structure formula for the hydroxylamine. Now, if you will take the cyclopentanone and you will add NH2OH, again you will see H2 and oxygen will be get removed and we will get double bond NOH. And this product formed will be known as oxime. What is that? Oxime of cyclopentanone. So that kind of the question is there in NCERT. Ki how will you form the oxime of another aldehyde or ketone? So oxime means the aldehyde or ketone react with the hydroxylamine. Now next we will discuss about the another compound, that is NH2NH2. And the name of this compound is hydrazine. When it will be react with aldehyde or ketone, the product formed will be hydrazone. See how does it takes place? It will be takes place when you will see, you will take the aldehyde, this is acetaldehyde, ethanol, and we will add hydrazine to it. Both the NH2 are same. So anyone can be used and it will generate the product. And what is the name of this compound? This is hydrazone of ethanol. Hydrazone of ethanol. If you want to make the hydrazone of butanol, this is butanol, and you are adding NH2, then removal of water molecule or the after the nucleophilic addition, you will get oxime of cyclobutanol. So in that manner, you can form the oxime of any of the aldehyde or ketones. Now we will discuss about the another compound, that is phenylhydrazine. In hydrazine, one hydrogen is replaced by phenyl group. That will be C6H5 NH2. And when it will be react with the aldehyde or ketone, suppose you will take butanol. It is butane 2 on, 2 butanol, and it will be react with the phenylhydrazine. So what will happen? Oxygen and hydrogen, they will be get removed and you will get this kind of the compound, that is double bond NH, C6H5. Now there, what is that? It is phenylhydrazone. Phenylhydrazine will give phenylhydrazone of butane 2 on. Now, another compound will be 2,4-DNP. The full form is 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. So, what is the phenylhydrazine? This one is the phenylhydrazine that we have seen earlier. At the second position and the fourth position, there will be NO2 group. It is a orange crystalline substance. That will be in your lab, so you can see easily. Orange crystalline substance है. So when it will be react with the aldehyde or ketone. Suppose ये हमने लिया aldehyde and we are adding this compound, that is the 2,4-DNP NH, and with this 2 NO2 groups at the second and fourth position. Removal of this minus H2O, यहाँ से H2O निकल जाएगा, and we will get this kind of the compound, that is double bond N NH. So reaction procedure is same for all the type of the ammonia and ammonia derivative. This is the 2,4-DNP means 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrazone of ethanol. अभी इथेनॉल का बन गया आपके पास. ऐसे ही आप किसी का भी बना सकते हैं जो भी आपको एग्जाम में दिया हुआ हो. And remember, whenever we are doing this nucleophilic addition reaction of ammonia and its derivative, the pH should be between 3 to 4. 3 to 4 के बीच में होना चाहिए, because in the strong acidic medium, the NH4 positive salt will be formed and it will reduce the nucleophilic nature of the NH2 group. Now, the last compound for the nucleophilic addition reaction is semicarbazide. This compound is semicarbazide, in which the two NH2 groups are present. Now, this NH2 group A and B. Among these two groups, only one will be undergoes in the reaction. See, what is the reason behind it? It is because of the reason this NH2 group has the carbonyl group, which will reduce the nucleophilic nature of the A NH2 group. So, it will not undergoes in the nucleophilic addition reaction. So, whenever you are having, suppose you are having the aldehyde or ketone, whatever you can take, and you are adding the NH2 means semicarbazide, अगर आप इसमें अटैच करते हैं तो ये वाला ग्रुप नहीं जाएगा रिएक्शन में. This group will be undergoes in the reaction and you will get such kind of the product, that is CH3 double bond N NH C double bond O NH2. Such kind of the compound you will get, that is semicarbazone. Semicarbazide से क्या बनेगा? Semicarbazone, and it is just semicarbazone of acetone or propane 2-on. So here we have completed the nucleophilic addition reactions of aldehyde and ketones. So you can try the NCERT question that will be based on this topic. That is the question number 5, where you have to write down the cyclopentanone oxime, cyclopropanone oxime. So cyclopropanone, this is cyclopropanone. ये हो गया cyclopropanone. इसका oxime बनाना है तो it will be react between NH2OH. So you may write the reaction likewise. Ethylene ketal of hexane 3-on. Ethylene ketal means hexane 3-on. So what will be hexane 3-on? ये हो जाएगा hexane 3-on. CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH2, CH2, CH3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. This is hexane 3-on. And ethylene ketal. तो ethylene glycol हमें ऐड करना पड़ेगा like this. And when we are adding this two, you will get the ethylene glycol. Ketal बन जाएगा. Cyclic ketal will be formed. कैसे बन जाएगा? CH3, CH2, C at the another side, CH2, CH3. This is ये वाला portion हो गया, and then O, then CH2, CH2 और ये है आपका NCERT का क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 का. That will be the 5th part, hexane 3-on, ethylene ketal of hexane 3-on. So you may try the question number 5 of NCERT, that will be totally based on this ammonia and its derivative. So till then you have to watch the clipping well and then find the problems